Hi everyone, I'm Jen from Edenwood Papery, and today I'm going to review the Gold City Ventures E-Printables course um, and kind of take you inside, give you a sneak peek, and show you all you're going to be getting um, and how it can help you start a successful Etsy side hustle. First, a little background on me. I took the course in June of 2019, and I have no formal design training, no business experience. I just wanted to start a side hustle to bring in a little extra money every month and, hoped that at some point it would become my full time hustle. And in 2020, I was able to quit my job. So, about 8 months after starting my shop, which is really cool, I was bringing in a solid part time income. And and now, I mean, it's grown into a full time income and has probably more than like tripled my previous salary. And I believe this course was really instrumental in my success. So let's dive in. Let's see what you're going to get when you join the course. I'm still in the membership. We'll go over that in a little bit. Okay, so this is the E-Printables course. Here's what everything you get in it. So the main things they're going to go over in this course is they're going to tell you, what you should sell, what kind of printables you should make, how to get started making your printables, how to go about things like finding graphics, fonts, that sort of thing to use in your printables. They'll also give you step-by-step tutorials how to create a printable, which is really neat. I mean, it's basically, I mean, it's done for you. So this one in particular is about Canva and how to create a printable in that. And then they have different things, weekly checklists, date night cards, holiday gift tags, things like that. This is another program you could use to make your printables, Adobe Illustrator, and then editable printables. So that's something like what I make, with a program called Template here. And they actually go into Cordial and Template. And what those are web-based programs. So your customers don't have to download any fonts. They don't have to download any graphics. It's basically all there in the web-based program. So basically they just go to a site, they log in, the template is in their account, and they can edit it really from anywhere, which is really cool. So here is um, the lesson where they start to go into that with Cordial. And then they go into packaging your printables. So best practices, resizing. So if you're selling things like wall art, printable art, that sort of thing, you're going to want to include like different sizes for people to print out. So that's kind of what this section talks about. Then they move into talking about listing images. So listing images are very important on Etsy. They really capture the customer's attention, make them click on your listing, make them buy. So they cover that in this section here. And then listing your product. So, you've created your product, you made your listing images, and now you're ready for it to go live on Etsy. So they go over opening your shop here. This is Julie's shop that she used as an example here. Common questions, how to set up your shop. It's all in here. How to list your product, how much you can charge. Keyword research tools. I love that do I need this is first, because yes, you absolutely do need this. This section, all the keyword research, is probably my personal favorite part of the course, just because it's so important on Etsy. It's so important to help you get found on Etsy. And they go over keyword research in depth. In the course, you can see all these sections, but then also there's extra keywords or keyword research lessons in the VIP ball, which we'll go over in a second. And then marketing and advertising, which is important. I like the Etsy ads lesson because, Etsy ads can be tricky, not too tricky, but ever since they changed it up, Pinterest is also very important, um, because that's another way that your printables can get found. So if you make Pinterest pins, advertise on Pinterest, you could do that as well. Optimizing your shop. So they talk about optimizing your shop to get found on Etsy, and optimizing for Google, which can absolutely, increase your success. And they go over the Etsy Sellers app. Bonus section. So sometimes, if when you have a successful shop, you might want to think about branching out off of Etsy. Here they talk about having a small launching a product to a small email list. You can see there's a video here. And also selling on your own site, which is something that you can absolutely do, because people can buy your printables from anywhere. So it doesn't just have to be on Etsy. You can absolutely start your own site, create your own website, and sell them from there. And then this one is other options. So this is where they go over, they have a section here on template. And so that's the one personally that I use, but it's like Cordial. So it's that web-based editing app. So, and as you can see here, I'm only 72% complete because I took the course in 2019, and Cody and Julie have just added so much value since then. So there's a lot of sections in here that I haven't gone through, because they weren't here when I first took the course. Let's see. So that's pretty much the course overview. Let's take you inside the VIP membership vault, which is kind of attached to the Facebook group. So it just provides a lot more value. So here, let's see. So this is set up like a course. My favorite part of this is definitely, again, a huge section on keyword research. I can't emphasize how important that is. I'm so grateful that there are so many lessons. I've taken these as well. The vault wasn't part of the course back in 2019, but again, they just keep adding so much value to this course. Product tips and ideas, graphic design tips, social media tips. Just so many videos. Mindset and self-improvement, which, it is important. Starting a new business can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Monetization of your shop, guest interviews. So these are a lot of interviews that were, I believe, in the Facebook group. I know this one right here, this one's me. Journey to 100 sales. So there's that. And yeah, so there's a lot of value. So in summary, basically, the course, like what it will do for you is it'll explain what a printable is. It will give you ideas. It'll teach you step-by-step tutorials for creating your first printables, and that really helps get you started. It'll teach you how to list a printable, how to do the keyword research, how to market and advertise your printables, and how to optimize your shop to get found on Etsy, which is really important, because there are a lot of shops on Etsy. So you definitely, you want to get noticed. And in the Facebook group, I'm not going to take you inside there just to protect privacy of just the members in there, but I can tell you what you'll get from it. So we do live Q&As. Etsy experts and veterans like me are ready and willing to answer your questions. You can ask for help on whether it's an issue you're having with Etsy or your printables. You can even put your listing out there and have the community take a look and give feedback. Everybody in the group is so supportive. It's really nice to have a supportive community like that, especially when you're trying something new. And you know that everyone's kind of on the same journey. Everyone's starting something new, trying something new. Everybody's learning, and we all learn from each other. It's a really, really great group. Now, I want to be completely transparent with you. So let's talk price, because that's always the question, right? How much is it? So I will say that the price has not changed since 2019 when I first bought the course, but the amount of information in it has grown exponentially. So the course is normally priced at $247. But if you use the link below to sign up, it'll be $197. So you'll get $50 off. And that is at the time, I want to stress, that is at the time of this filming, January of 2023. If there is any change in price or anything like that, I'll be sure to note it down in the comments, or, in the description area. And for the price of $197, you'll get access to the course for life. So remember, your course access never expires. So you can take as much time or as little time to go through the lessons. Totally up to you. You can take a weekend to zoom through it, a month, a year. Totally up to you. You won't lose access. And that includes any info that's added in the future. So you saw on here how I didn't necessarily go through all of the lessons yet because so much has been added in the past few years. So you'll get access to that as well. Included in the price is 30-day access to the Facebook group and the membership vault. So all of this stuff that we just went over, after 30 days, after your free 30 days, access to the Facebook membership and the VIP vault is $29 a month until you reach 100 sales. Then it's free. I think that is it. If you have any questions, I'm hoping I tried to cover all bases. I'm really hoping I did. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll be checking periodically, and I can answer any of your questions that you might have. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care.